All right, y'all. So I just made a mistake. I was trying to record little bits, and I just ended my recording. It's going to end up being a couple videos. So let's do this thing. There's two reasons why you're not using ChatGPT. One is because it's not completely free, and two because it's not confidential. So let me show you a free way to have your own confidential version of ChatGPT right on your home device. So first, you're going to go to. I'm just going to read the script. I'm going to kind of read along from here on out. Let's see. Oh, where is my script? I'm sorry. Let me pause. So I'm going to read off the script I transcribed right here. So let's give this a shot. One moment. There are two big reasons why people. There are two big reasons why people won't use chat. Let me be back. You know what? I'll be right back. All right, let's start over. I got more of my lighting together. So there are two big reasons why people are not going to use ChatGPT. One, it's not free, and two, it's not private. Firstly, it's not completely free. Secondly, it's not private. Firstly, it's not completely free. Secondly, it's not totally private and totally confidential. But you can solve both of these things really, really easy using open source AI, and nobody's really talking about it. So let me show you how to. But you can solve both of these really, really easy using open source AI. So let me show you how to do it. We're talking AI chatbots from leading tech companies, completely free forever. You can completely unplug them from the internet and have them locally on your own device in your own system without having any of your information being sensitive, without any of your information being available to the internet. Red, yellow, leather, yellow. Leather, yellow, leather, red, yellow, red, leather, yellow, leather. Red, leather, yellow, leather. Great. They're completely free and they work locally on a computer, so you can completely seal them away from the internet. So to get started, we're going to go to instudio.ai. You're going to go to get started. You're going to go to lmstudio.ai and download their software. Now they're not trying to sell you anything, but you just need one version for whatever kind of operating system you use. I use Windows, so I started there. Once you've installed that, which will be a pretty quick process, now it's a small download. Now you're going to go to the model catalog and look for the models. Now these are big files because you're essentially downloading the entire data set the model is trained on. Now these are really big files because you're downloading the entire data set the model is trained on. I'm going to read it from the script this time. Once you've installed that, which will be a pretty quick process, and that's a small download, but now you're going to have to go get the model and look at the model catalog. Now these are big files because you're literally downloading the entire body of training data that informs that model. And you'll see there's one from Meta, Google, IBM, and DeepSeek models are already up there. A good general purpose one is going to be this one from Meta, but you'll see that some of them have specific things that they're good at, like coding and stuff. But this is a pretty good specific one. This is a pretty good general purpose one to get you started with. So we're going to download that. You'll see I downloaded a few models because I'm really just playing around and having some fun here. So you just download it and you install it. And then basically in LM Studio, you've got a very ChatGPT-like experience. You can attach files, you can prompt it. The only obvious limitation, because it can't access the internet, you can't really ask it research-based questions unless you're supplying the data or it's general research kind of question. But other than that, it does great data analysis, document analysis, planning, brainstorming, writing, summarizing. It's really, really good and completely limitless. So go have it a go. I hope this was useful to you. If you think so, type notebook down in the comments and you'll get my free list of a whole bunch of different LLMs you can use and a way you can use Notebook LLM more effectively on your computer. And if you're like this information, type notebook in the comments down below, and I'll continue our free list on my Notebook LLM on how to use it and how to learn most effectively using this freely available tool. And make sure to comment news. And if you like what you got from this video, make sure to comment newsletter down below so we can sign you up to our newsletter so you can be informed on the latest products, latest projects that we're working on, and a whole bunch of tips and tricks and ways to best use AI in your actual life. And I think I'm gonna let's flip the computer around. So now we're done with that. We're gonna go to where we left off. So our ACC, I have my LM Studio here. I have just finished downloading a few new models. I have one that's still going on. That nice big model there is still, actually it's not that big. I have one model that's still going, but we're gonna go ahead and install the other ones. So we're gonna make sure this one's loaded. Yup. Look at these babies. I wonder what the key means. What does that mean? What does the key mean? Oh, this one's been trained for tool use. Oh, that's hella cool. Let's load this model. Let's load that model. Great. And I like how it's telling me the RAM usage on the bottom here because I can keep better eye on these. So let me look at okay, keep model in memory. The answer is no. I'm uploading my context links for most of these things because I really want to see DeepSeek Coder Lite. Cool. Remember these settings. I'm just going to load that model. Now we're going to go Coder Lite Mistral. I'm going to upload the length, context length. Keep model out of the memory. I don't know what any of the rest of this means. Remember the settings and load the model. We're gonna do DeepSeek Math. Great, it's already up to the most amount of context it can have. And I don't want anything in my memory because I just want to make sure that I don't. There we go. And let me just make sure. So we have our DeepSeek. Do I know which one's for which? Oopsie poopsie. Llama. This one's math. This one's instruct. This one's coder. Which one's the one I thought that was super cool? Let me go look at the discovery chat. Okay, hang on. So we got this one. This one we've downloaded with the Phi Motor series. Great. We got Granite. Ooh, I like this one. Dense LLM from IBM that can be used to build AI assistants. Oh, hell yeah. I want that one. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one. Go away. Okay, upload. We're gonna download this Granite one. Let's see, Hermes, long context coherence. I think we already have. Oh my gosh, this llama is huge. Oh my god, it's so big. Latest 70 billion model, mesh performance of the 3.2 400. Wow, it is huge. Yeah, they have even bigger versions. I didn't even notice that. So they have different versions of the same one. Oh wow. And you're downloading the version that you get, and then you can still download a different version, like bigger parameters, I'm guessing. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the L, like light, medium, K and O. I'm just here to learn. So anyway, so these are them all. These are all the different ones here. I forgot which one I downloaded that's like the big reasoner. This coding model. Hugging Faces model. That's a small model. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna download this little itty bitty one, see how that goes. And then Instruct Basic is all that comes with this little small one. Ooh, a vision enabled model. Image input and textual instruction following. Yes. Sam is having a ball. I'm like filling up my computer with these. So what we're gonna do next is we're actually gonna figure out we're actually gonna play with these a little bit. I just wanted to show you guys I'm having some fun, specializing instruction following. Ooh, this one's been taught to work with tools. Long text, generating long text, understanding structured data, and generating JSON outputs. That one looks like a good one. Wowie. Anyways, so we're gonna just have some fun. Girls just like to have fun. Did this load? Which one's this one? NCDO Gwen 72B instruct model. We're gonna up the tokens up to 1,000,000 tokens. Literally, yes. Mm-hmm. We're not gonna keep you in the memory. I'm just out here playing with stuff. Okay. So I guess I'll find out if I'm killing my memory. Ooh, it failed to allocate buffer for KV cache. Hold on. We're gonna load this model. And what was the one we couldn't load? We needed something cache. Let's see if we can load all the models. And I'm just deleting all these stupid chats made with the other models because I don't like having them sitting here. Oh no. Allocate buffer for KV cache. Okay. And that's, how about we do, I'm gonna bring down the amount of tokens it can handle. And I'll do that. Yay. And everybody is loaded up. Okay, great. So I just have to drop the tokens. So let's have some fun. Let's use this thing like it's a real LLM. It's on our computer now. This is me really excited. I've been wanting to do this for a hot minute. So let's just play around. So we're in Gwen Instruct. This is the one I can handle up to 1,000,000 tokens. A reasoning model, coder model, instruction, math instruction, a regular instruction. And I like how it tells you the size, so you get the idea of like which one you're dealing with. Like, okay, this is the coder light. This one's been designed to work with tools. Great. So yeah, how do I use AI to build? Let's see. How do I build an AI agent that can unzip files and install fonts for me. Unzip files in, let me see if this is the correct model I'm asking. Install fonts, copy the installed font to a folder, and then delete the original file. And let's see how this goes. And they could even give me like how to do the coding. I like how it's so there's so much context. I could give it a million tokens, and I only use like 6, 7, or 8, or 9, or 10, and like now it's giving me an answer. Now this probably would be faster if it wasn't on my device, right? But it's working. Let me know if you guys see. Ooh, sorry with the sound. Oopsie. Sorry about the sound. I'm trying to fix the sound. It's gonna sound funny till it's fixed. Okay, there we go. So there we are. Oopsie, not that far. Not that close. So it's going over like it tells me to, this is Gwen instructions. So now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new chat, and I'm gonna install DeepSeek Coder. Good pool size. Great. Remember the settings, load the model. Yeah, I know that. I would think that one model will be unloaded. So what we're gonna do is for one, we're gonna name this chat, and we're gonna call this one uh, what was that? The DeepSeek Reader R1 1M coding. So we're gonna call this fault installer. So this one's gonna be the same. We're gonna take the same exact question we had over here. I like it. It's very easy to copy that message, and we're gonna go over here, and we're just gonna paste that message. Boopity boopity boppity. And it's on user mode. I don't know what that means, so we're gonna rename this Coder Lite. There you go, Coder Lite font installer. And there we go. And then we can change things like appearance. It's giving me instructions. It's even giving me the codes I'm gonna have to use. And it's basically teaching me, so it's telling me the name of the commands. And then I'm guessing because of my experience in doing this for a hot minute, I can ask the bot how to do that. Like I could probably just ask it more questions. So putting it all together, here's where it integrates each function into a single workflow. Zip path, extract path, font path, output folder. Unzip path, zip path extract, for file considerations, error handling, platform specifics. I like this answer a hell of a lot better. You see how much more detailed and thoughtful this answer was? So this took up 894 tokens. What I like about doing this too is that it actually shows you how many tokens you're using. So this one, it tells you to go through 6 tokens per second. 681 tokens were used for that one. This one gave me 894 tokens. So now I'm gonna look and I'm gonna say, so this one's a total of 940 tokens. This one, we're gonna load the new model. Second state lava. Llama. Oh, lava. This is says lava. This is this little bitty one. Oh, this is the image, the when I can see things. So we're learning what these terms mean. Yeah, what's that mean? No. Granite instruct. So this is the visual one versus instruct. Mm-mm. And even as you bring back the old model here, so it tells, do you want it using a different model? You put a message in this chat, use a different model in this chat. Do you want to go to your old model? This is an empty chat, so it doesn't talk about it. So I'm really happy with this. I am probably going to use this more. I'm going to see more what I can do with this. I want to learn more about using this, but I just think this is just the way I got my own LLM on my own computer, guys. I did this in a few minutes. So the biggest consideration for my team, this is for the team to hear, not for the normies. But the biggest consideration seems to be for you is going to make sure your computer has enough RAM to handle this. Because my computer, I had to upgrade RAM to 64 gigs, and I don't know if you guys are. You can't even see that down here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let me zoom appropriately. Hi. We're gonna zoom out just slightly. And I want you to see down here where it shows me how much RAM I'm using. So do keep an eye on how much RAM this is going to use because I have 64 gigabytes of RAM, so I'm not really worried about 9 or 10 gigabytes being used by this, or just in general. I think this is just watching your general consumption. Yeah. So unload all the models. And no one's loaded. And now So now if I go back to here, since I unloaded all the models, no one is loaded. So what's cool about this is that then you can create, multiple chats on the same topic using different models to separate them, or you can switch between models on the same chat. So that I can see that being really cool. So let me just pick a model. Let me pick the Reasoner. Yes, good. Continue. So they picked the Reasoner, and let me say something really ridiculous, like what is meaning of life? And there we go. Mm. Well, that was a short answer, and like it even tells you who did it. So do you want to switch to user mode? And then let me copy the question. Mm-mm. Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah, now I got what happened there. So there you go. So what's the meaning of life? Let me ask it more questions. So now it's thinking. I gave it a question. I gave it a deeper question about African philosophies around the meaning of life. Now you got to think. It's a reasoning model. Give it something to reason over. So I could see this being really great as a way to I could see this being a great way to, of course, creating, using the LLMs the way you currently use them. This is a great way to just get someone to really play around with these models and learn more about what they can and can't do, and when to or not to use them, which would really come in handy for obviously research purposes, but when you're talking about building other bots and building other agents and models, being able to play with them, because you're going to have to work with an open source data set, which means almost all the data sets you're going to work with to build a model are going to be on here. So look at that. And they even give you some quotes. Let's look at that. There was a quote: Yoruba philosophy, Oluwoye, he who is just, represents balanced existence. Maori in New Zealand, that's not Africa. But I guess I'll call the Maori African enough. They're pretty close. From West Africa, so far east, we ended up in Australia. I love it. So there you go, guys. There you go, guys. This is how we can install our own. This is how we can install our own LLMs, our own large language models on our devices, and hopefully I copied the original video enough between this video and the other one that there should be more than enough content for you guys to use to copy that short form content. If not, let me know what you want me to do and I'll add to it. And I also made the longer form, so this could do like a longer YouTube. I'd love to make something for LinkedIn. So let me know what you guys need from me so I can help you all make this for LinkedIn. And I will see you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel.